Good morning to you once again from the WAFB First Alert Weather Center. You are looking live over False River, courtesy of Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9. And you can see that the winds, there's a little bit of a breeze there off of the river. Elsewhere, we're going to be mainly below 10 miles per hour. And there you see the temperatures ranging right now in the upper 50s, getting off of our morning low this morning in the lower 40s. 71 degrees, that's what we hit for a high yesterday. Our normal high this time of year, 74. We're going to be a lot closer to that over the next couple of days. Warmer days ahead as we look to get into the 80s by the week's end. Small rain chances on Friday and Saturday. And then as we go later in the week, going into the weekend, next front comes in. We'll get a significant cool down next week, and we're going to be talking about that later on in the 7-day forecast. Meanwhile, we've got the super beaver moon that's going to be visible Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and peaking on dusk Thursday. And there you see we're going to have 3 separate chances at it. This peak illumination will be 7:20 Wednesday morning. That's the reason why we're going to have a couple of cracks at it. And again, it will be appearing bigger and brighter than we've seen it since 2019. Satellite radar, very quiet. Looks to stay that way as we've got that big bubble of high pressure sitting planted right on top of our region, steering away any and all incoming rain. And in fact, this area of high pressure is going to warm us up a couple of degrees each day moving forward, and then we'll finally get a cool down, but that cool down is still a ways away. As for today, we'll top it off right around the mid 70s. We'll cool down again tonight, cool but not quite as cold as we have been by the time we get to daybreak tomorrow. Looks like the model wants to stall it out with a low temperature right around 49 degrees, so not quite as cold as we've been. Dew points, the moisture, the humidity, they're all going to be on the incline as we get eventually to Friday. That's the highest dew point, the most moisture, and it looks like the best chance of rain. That's not saying it's a guarantee on Friday. We'll have about a 30% chance as Gulf moisture lifts up from the south. That's what we're going to have to work with. Nothing deep, no deep tropical moisture or anything like that. Then as we get to Saturday into Sunday morning, there's that cold front sweeping in, sweeping any moisture out of here and giving us a reinforcing shot of dry, stable air. So it looks like this next cold front that's going to move through late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, not going to be a rainmaker. It's not really going to be a severe weather maker either, but it will give us a pretty good shot of cold air. There you can see the pre-dawn hours on Sunday morning, maybe a quick shower, maybe just enough to wet the ground, really nothing more, nothing less. And then next week, it looks like the dry weather regime will retake the area. So there are no tremendous chances of rain on the 7-day on the horizon. 74 degrees for a high temperature today. Otherwise, another blue sky, beautiful day with relative humidity being low. Tonight getting down right around 50 degrees. And there you see the moon going to be big and bright out there, and ditto for the next couple of nights. Meanwhile, if you're going to take it on the road like Southern, they're going to take the show on the road to Alcorn, and it looks like temperatures there are going to start in the upper 70s at the beginning of the game, and then at the end of the game it cools down, but it's much cooler for LSU as they're going to be in the mid 50s by the end of that game up in Tuscaloosa. 30% chance locally on Friday, 20% Saturday, down to 10% Sunday, and look at a sneak peek of next week. It looks like temperatures are going to be highs only in the mid 60s and lows getting right back down to the 40s.